Hmm. Hello guys, si Kaya Sean Velosa ulit ito at welcome sa episode 2 na laro tayo ng Disco Elysium. So game, continue natin yung adventure natin. Ayoko ng autosave, pakidelete yan. Ikaw, continue. Ang last episode, nakilala na natin tong pasaway na character natin na detective pala kaya lang lasenggo. At tapos ngayon, kasama na natin yung partner niya si Kim. Ah, bago hanapin na niya hanapin natin yung bangkay. Bago natin hanapin, akyat muna tayo sandali. Subukan ko lang kung mabubuksan kung makukuha ko na yung sa mirror. Ayaw kasing gawin yun ng mababa yung stats eh. Ito medyo okay naman na eh. Kim tries not to look at your broken down bathroom door.
Kim also tries not to look at the pile of taped viscera on the carpet, or the weird suitcase on the hat rack, or the potted plant dying in the corner. But it's all just too morbid to ignore.
You're looking at the destruction. You're looking at the destruction? I'm sorry for this. I did it my way. This is where the magic happens. Say nothing, not stoically. uh, sige, number 3. Total ano eh. May mga parang mga references sa 70s ano eh. Yeah.
I can see that.
He takes a step towards the door. It looks like he'd like to leave now. The atmosphere is oppressive. Ngayon pwede na i-click tong bed. Check natin.
The bed is cold and not particularly inviting, but it's yours. The sheets look awful.
The option to go to sleep becomes available every night after 9 p.m.
Pag as 9 pwede matulog. Ito yung problema, ito nakalock na pintuan na to eh. Hindi talaga pwede. Teka, save ko muna kasi kailangan gusto kong kunin yung sa mirror eh. Save. Kailangan natin makuha rin yun eh. So, try ko lang.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. In it, your face, adorned with the expression.
Wala, sobrang baba pa rin eh. Low tsaka very low. Wag na. Okay, labas naman na tayo. Okay, lock your door. Okay, hanapin na natin yung bangkay kung nasan man yun. Kasapin nga ulit natin itong nasa wheelchair.
Hello, sweetie.
Wait, who's Sweetie?
Who's Sweetie? Does that mean you like me?
You're a handsome man, officer, with your mustache and your chiseled jaw and that silly dimple on your chin. But dear, you're not for me. I'm too old and too married besides. You must forgive me. I'm getting so scatterbrained. I completely forgot to introduce myself.
She slapped herself on the forehead.
I'm Lena. My husband Morel and I are staying with our friend Gary just down the street, but I come here for tea when they're away.
Her eyes glitter over the rims of her glasses as she looks up, smiling.
This Lena is wacky enough for the motley crew. Hire her on the spot.
You seem to be in a chair. How'd you like to roll with me? I don't know if you've noticed, but I don't know where I am or what I'm doing or anything. Sweetie needs money. Do sweeties get money? I've got to get going now. Leave. Um, so number 3.
Yes, officer. You look rather dazed. Like a stunned fox. But surely things can't be that bad.
Her eyes follow your movements with some concern. I drank so hard I forgot literally everything. I hope you're right. I hope it's not too bad. Yeah, I'm blowing this whole thing out of proportion. Forget I said anything. So that's number 1.
Oh my. You know where we are, right?
It takes a moment to process you know where we are, right? The Whirling in Rags cafeteria. It was on my keys. I don't really know. Some seedy hotel? A war zone at the edge of the world? We're dead, hunting each other. We're ghosts. Number 1.
That's right. And where is the Whirling in Rags cafeteria itself located?
The edge of civilization. In hell. We're all in hell. See, I have no idea. Ito na lang.
We're in the city of Revshol, dear.
Revshol. She flashes you a worried look. Okay, honestly, I don't know diddly squat about Revshol. What kind of place is this? So, tanong natin.
How would I even begin to tell you? Revshol is the most beautiful city in the world. We're fortunate to be here, you and I. I haven't seen very many other cities personally, but everyone says so. Revshol is a rare jewel. This city used to rule the world, though it has seen better days.
There's a pause as she studies your expression. You must look quite lost.
Speaking of history, you know what year it is, yes?
It's the spring of 1951. Sure, it's the year 1973. All I know is we are approaching the end times. It's a bad year in my late 40s or 50s. I didn't even know how old I am. Yun doon sa calendar, yun nakalagay eh.
That's right, dear. How splendid. Here, take this pen. Knowledge should always be rewarded.
Her relief is palpable. She was getting pretty worried about you there, but now she relaxes her shoulders.
I can tell that this is taxing for you, so I'll just ask one more question. What regime are we living under? What mode of government?
Some kind of democracy maybe? I'd like to think it's the dictatorship of the proletariat, but something tells me it's not. Our leaders are fierce warriors who traverse the plains on steeds. Civilization cowers before us. We are governed by intelligent machines that perform calculations to determine the freest market. Everyone hustles and grinds like a badass visionary. Raiders are being used to control people's minds and distort our perception of reality, concealing our masters, foreigners and women. Cap, we are living under the Cap regime. Um, hmm. Kahit ako di ko rin alam eh. Ah, 1, 2, dahil may pulis tayo, so try natin to.
Actually, we are not. You could say that about almost any other nation, but not Revachol. Try one more time, officer. What mode of government?
Damn it. I was really hoping it would be a cop world. Okay, well, let's see.
Ah, Democracy?
Nope, sadly not. Revachol is what's called a zone of control, under an alliance of foreign powers called the Coalition. We have no government of our own, and what democracy we have is market-driven.
There's no government. How come there are cops? I don't even know what to say. I'm so disappointed. Uh,
Oh dear,
she shakes her
and we're
head.
doing so well. There aren't any cops in Revachol, not in the traditional sense. The status of law enforcement has been a complicated matter since the revolution. But we should stop for today, sweetie. You look like you need a break. Besides, I'm not the best person to explain the big things to anyone.
She's scared now. She's realized you really are brain damaged.
So how did I do? What is the revolution you mentioned? Who could tell me more? Conclude. Ito once again.
A defeat, I'm afraid. The people of this archipelago tried to build something new, something different. The rest of the world didn't like it, so they came and ended it. This was 42 years ago.
What does that have to do with there no with there not being any cops? But I'm a cop. Whatever it was hasn't stopped me. Ito na.
It has something to do with everything. I really don't know how to explain it better.
I'm just a poor woman, she thinks. What do I know of these things? And how can I help you?
Sige. Ito na number 3. Who could tell me more?
Someone more educated in sweeping matters. Maybe you should ask.
She turns to the lieutenant.
No, I'm not an encyclopedia. I won't be a guide either. I'm a detective.
Of course. Then I don't know. Someone rich,
Get a
maybe?
reality lowdown.
Wealthy people are educated. Though I don't know where you would find a wealthy person in Martinez.
I got to get going now.
Of course, dear. Good luck with your case.
May nakuha tayo item. Check natin. Pen. Kind green apple pen. A pen with a green ape. A pen with a green ape head on one end. The ape has closed its eyes, a kind expression adorning its face. It seems to be meditating. Held. Lagyan natin sa... Siya pwede. Hindi siya nahawakan. Find smokes. You have no idea where you are. Then I encouraged you to ask others to explain the world to you in greater detail. Perhaps try a rich person. Rich people are educated. Okay, let's go out now for the first time. Saan kaya yung sinasabing dead body na nasa puno? Dito? Ano yun? Rue de Saint Ghislaine S8P. Bangkay daw, nasa ano daw nasa ano daw, baka nandito. The letter R wears a crown. On the ribbon below, a light above descending. You come fucking mom.
Kuno's got this.
The boy throwing rocks at the dead body can't be older than 12.
If there ever was such a thing as an ugly kid, then this is it. He's almost exquisite in his ugliness, like a gremlin.
Oh yeah, nappa comfy, Kuno.
Hey kid, a word. Police business. A moment of your time, please. I'm not getting into this right now. Sige, number 1.
Right in the dick, Kuno. Get him right in the dick. Love it in the dick.
The boy is sweating profusely. His eyes are like 2 black holes and his jaw is twitching as if trying to break free from the empire of his body.
I don't know, what does that mean? Stop throwing rocks at my crime scene. Stop using slurs at my crime scene. That's not how we do it. Hold on, what does that mean? Ito lang.
The kid is obviously high.
may amats. Stop getting high at my crime scene. Stop using slurs at my...
Fuck that, Kuno. Yeah, right in the mouthhole.
They pay you no heed or pretend not to notice you.
Shits himself.
May ano ba to? Teka. Meron bang ano? May... Wala namang ano. Wala namang control yung ano, wala naman siyang control sa ano, yung bad language, wala naman.
The rake, Kuno. You should throw the rake at him, Kuno. The fuck? Does Kuno know what a rake is? Kuno's not a gardener.
What should we do? Are you kids siblings? Kid, you wanna hang out? I'm not an narc. Look, I have questions for you. I don't have time for this. Sige, hingi tayo ng advice kay Kim.
We shouldn't do anything. I don't tempt such forces.
What forces?
You will see.
Wag na lang. Smells like spoiled meat and curdled dairy. A human being decomposes. Ano to?
There are several footprints in the mud, left by work boots. Anywhere from 6 to 12 pairs have walked here.
What kind of boots?
Heavy workers' boots with reinforced toes and hobnails all over the yard. Isn't this something an industrial worker would wear?
Lieutenant, workers' boots tracks. Point to them.
Noted.
Medyo mababa. Teka, leave mo na. Save natin. Baka mamaya pumalpak eh.
There are several footprints in the mud, left by work boots. Anywhere from 6 to 12 pairs have walked here. Maybe more
You're
than
nice.
12. No. 8 pairs of boots have shuffled back and forth in the mud.
Go over them one by one. Footprints, 8 pairs.
1. Standard work boot. Steel reinforced toes, number 46. 2. Standard work boot, steel reinforced toes, number 44.
Okay.
3. Hobnailed work boot, steel reinforced toes, number 43. 4. Standard work boot, number 45 or 46.
Count more.
5. Another standard work boot, steel reinforced toes, number 44. 6. An aberration, light as air, even pace, same make of boot, but number 41.
Interesting. Ah, hindi siya work boot. Di naman alam kung male or female. Eh. Counter.
7. The glowing outline of a standard work boot, number 46. But the imprints are twice as deep as the others. The weight exceeds 200 kilograms. 8. And yet another standard work boot, number 44. There's an aberration in the pattern of the sole, however. The right sole is smoother, more worn.
How many?
The lieutenant has been tracking your eye movements. 400 million. Say natin 8.
I was pretty off then. I counted 20.
The same guys are going back and forth. Way off, way. Say natin okay.
I never got the hang of it. Hyperopia. Do you see anything out of the ordinary?
Light step number 41 shoe. A heavy one, 200 kilogram imprint. An aberration. One sole is smoother than the other. How old do you think these tracks are? Ito na, yung 200 mong, doon ako mas ano eh.
200? Could it be the combined weight of two people, one carrying the other who's tied up? Let's say a heavily built worker carrying a similarly built, soon-to-be-dead man.
Well, pwede.
He might be right. 200 kilograms of living weight is unlikely.
Maybe it was a one of them was carrying him over. Maybe it was a giant. It could have been an extremely obese person. I don't know. But number 1.
Possibly.
Seryoso tayo
Yes.
dito, detective tayo, hindi tayo ano. The lieutenant marks something down in his notebook. Light step number 41 shoe. Ito, number 3.
Interesting. Let's name it the Old Soul.
Do you have any ideas, lieutenant?
Someone operating a workbench with a pedal? Like a joiner at the harbor. Or maybe a drummer?
He regrets it the moment he says it.
A drummer? That's stupid. So one of the people we are looking for is a drummer. Don't say anything, just not. Pwede.
No, it's not. Forget I said it. We are not looking for a drummer.
Okay.
Perhaps it could be a driver. A driver would wear out the right shoe before the left. The accelerator is on the right.
Ngayon, pwede. Not thoughtfully. I was actually thinking the exact same thing. Interesting. If only I had come up with that idea. Okay, sige.
He doesn't seem to hear you, looking south toward the traffic jam instead. The machines are silent. The engines are all turned off.
We should keep our eyes open around the traffic jam. See whether anyone strikes out as a potential suspect. Seems prudent, no?
I'm not sure. We don't want to attract too much attention. Number 1. Yes, prudent.
Mm-hmm.
Sige.
A woman or a kid?
Sige, baka woman nga. Malabong bata. Pwede, yung mga pasaway, pero
Okay. How do you know?
He knows it's hard to discern sex from a person's gait.
I don't. I just do. I'm just saying random things while looking at holes in the mud. I have no idea where any of this is coming from. I don't. Ito na lang.
Understood. Anything else?
Try natin tong ano. Yung last one. How old do you think these tracks are?
A week, maybe? 7 days would fit the time frame provided to us by the caller, who reported the hanging.
It is not impossible.
How do you know?
I pulled last week's forecast for coastal Havashol. 7 days below freezing. The day before, the day of his hanging, was the last warm day.
Correct again. Sub-zero temperatures would preserve the tracks in a good state. The commotion here could have taken place a week ago.
What do you think happened here? We've been through all of this.
What do I think? A mob of people brought something heavy to the tree. One of them was carrying the victim. They shuffled around, especially under the tree.
Okay.
Then, after hoisting him up, they stood in a semicircle facing his direction. At first glance, this appears to be a lynching.
Indeed, they all stood in a row here and looked at the tree.
Okay. We've been through all of it. Leave. Ano to? Someone is trying to grow her herbs in this in this greenhouse. Yung bangkay ata. This kid's ladder is rickety but still climbable. Ito na yung bangkay.
The corpse looks at you with bulging white eyes. The face around them does not look human. It's swollen and ready to burst. His lips are fish-like and his tongue like a ball gag in his mouth. You seem to be holding your breath.
Look down. Turn away. Look down.
A cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural angle. The body below appears stiff. It's letting out an ungodly rot. The smell seeps in even through your clenched nostrils.
God, what is this? Is it so bad? God, what is this? Why is it so bad? And there's Legendary 14. Let go of your nose without throwing up. Turn away. Baba, wag. Turn away na lang. The ladder's for kids. It wouldn't hold the weight of a grown man.
Can't you see I'm throwing rocks?
Kid, you wanna hang out? I'm not an art. I have questions for you. Sige, direkta.
All right, entertain the Kuno. Show me what you got. What you got there? What you got, huh? Show me what you got.
Buddy, what do you know? What do you know about it? About the crime scene. You kids often play in this yard. I gotta ask, who is Kuno? Okay, sige.
Kuno's Kuno, pig?
The boy points to his chest with both thumbs. So you prefer yourself. So you refer to yourself in the third person. Kuno, is that some kind of gang name? Got it. I have another question. Sige.
Yeah, Kuno's in a fucking gang. In a bang gang. Kuno bangs for Maggie, bangs for Mazda, bangs for Revachol.
He lays the names out there with pride and precision, like cards on a table. Right when he's getting distracted, there's a malevolent hiss behind the fence.
Watch out, Kuno! He's trying to fiddle you! He's gonna put his hands on you!
The thing behind the fence starts squealing, shrill and violent, like a fire alarm.
Help! Pig's got Kuno! Help! Rape!
The sound gets louder as the child shouts at the window overlooking the yard.
Help! He's got the Kuno, help!
I'm not doing anything, see? Just answer the questions. I'm just going to leave. Conclude the conversation. Okay, ito na lang. Number 1.
Everybody, please! He's digging his dick out!
Ano ba yan?
Escalate, Kuno! His dick is out! You're afraid!
Pigs in eating, Kuno! Somebody, please!
It's full blast now. The wind carries the message far and wide across Martinique. What is this sick charade? Who put you up to this? Are you high right now? Position instrument. Puro mabababa. Shut him down. Don't punch him. It's a bad idea. Back off. Sige, ito na lang.
Look,
Kuno whispers as you retreat, vanishingly silent.
I know you wanted to hit me. You got that I'm gonna fuck that Kuno up look that Kuno's dad gets. The murder look. The rage look.
No. Yes, but I didn't act on it. It was just a fantasy. Yes, how do I get back to it? I want to go back to that thought. How do you know that? How do you know that? You can't see inside my head. Whisper. Can you read my mind, Kuno? The number, sorry, number 4. Para interesting.
I can. Kuno can smell that violent shit. I know what you were thinking. I'm gonna fuck that Kuno up. I'm gonna shut his shit down. You know what? You should have hit the Kuno, because now
He raises his voice again.
you're nothing. You're a joke to Kuno. Kuno laughs at you. King Kuno!
He spreads his arms, taking domination over the yard.
The whole charade was about establishing dominance over you. You backing up means he's succeeded.
Kuno turned you into his prison, bitch! You're gonna be in this shit with Kuno!
No, you're not. We can just leave.
Bitch, you're gonna be in this shit with Kuno forever!
The people-headed creature doesn't let him finish. Whatever. I had some questions about the crime scene. Sige.
Okay, Kuno is kind to his bitch. Ask your questions, but remember, this changes shit.
He taps at his temporal lobe. This changes. Okay.
Click, 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 click!
Goes the little people wearing asshole behind the fence. The body. What do you know about it? How about the crime scene? Do you kids play in this yard often? Empathy. Legendary. Ang bababa. Ano ba yan? Sige ito. Do you kids often play in this yard?
Right, pig? This is where Kuno plays with his little wooden choo-choo. What do you want with it?
The ladder over. The ladder. Ever climb it? Point to the ladder on the tree. What's in that greenhouse over there? I might have questions later. For now, let's talk about something else. Okay, so ito muna, ladder. Baka pwede natin siya paakitin doon.
Look at that fucking shit! You're trying to get Kuno killed!
So you would say that the ladder is unclimbable?
Fuck does Kuno know? Kuno's not a fucking acrobat.
The lieutenant takes a quick note in his notebook.
It's a trap, Kuno! Don't climb it, Kuno!
What's in the greenhouse?
Dunno. Kipta's gardener used to work there.
Hold on, the gardener used to work there? Wait, what did you mean by kept? You mean the young woman by the whirling in rags? That gardener?
Yeah, that's what Kuno said. She couldn't handle the heat, so she took off. Kuno can take it. Shit's nothing to Kuno.
Wait, what did you mean by kept?
Look it up in the library. Kuno's not a fucking dictionary. Fucking small brain. Kuno means the gardener, alright?
Okay, number 3. You mean the young woman by the whirling in rags, that gardener?
Look, Kuno doesn't explain shit. Kuno just says shit.
He looks you in the eyes and nods as if agreeing with himself.
Yeah, her.
I might have questions later. For now, let's talk about something else.
Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit.
Nibadi, what do you know about it?
Shitload, pig. What's your question?
Don't tell the pig shit, Kuno.
Ano ba yan? Whisper. Kim, help me out here. What do we want to know?
Pig's choking. He's totally choking.
If I were to want to waste my time, which I do not, I would ask them who he is, how he got there, and the usual.
Do you know who he was?
Kuno's fuck imp. Kuno uses the fuck imp for target practice.
Do you know how it got up there?
Probably climbed. Kuno was busy down the road when that shit went down.
So you didn't see it happen?
You heard Kuno. Kuno wasn't even in Martinez. Kuno wasn't in Revachol. Kuno wasn't regional.
He puffs himself up. Okay, where did you go then?
I don't know. Some fucking...
He looks around, trying to come up with something.
Mesco, or I don't know, some other place. Night City. Kuno was in fucking Night City.
Okay, about the dead... Okay, where is Night City?
Kuno gives this info out on a need-to-know basis, and you don't need to know. Kuno didn't smoke the gimp, if that's what you meant.
Have you seen anyone suspicious around?
Just a couple of pigs sniffing around in the dirt. That seems pretty fucking suspicious to Kuno.
Yeah, you tell the faggoty, Kuno.
Ano ba yan? More on this later. Right now, let's talk about something else.
You're testing Kuno's patience here.
Get lost.
I want to discuss about it with you again, about the crime scene. Empathy. Mababa, wag na. Okay, I'm off. Leave.
Kuno doesn't fucking care.
Crap. Magnesium, plus moradas. Money. Ah, nice. Sige, go. Money gain. This winch mechanism has been oxidizing for some years. Hindi pwede. May pintuan doon. Hindi, wag mo na. Sa labas eh.
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material, Eternite.
Perception sight. Mapapa na naman. What is this?
It's nothing. Someone just left some roofing material slanted against an old shack.
28, teka. Low, teka. Gusto ko i-save. Subukan natin brute force. No auto saves. Ang kulit. Okay, save. Try
An
natin.
inconspicuous pile of the roofing material, Eternite. Because it's nice and orderly.
Failure.
Well-made pallets. Easy on the eyes. No, there's more to this. You get this strange feeling.
What feeling?
Hard to say. It's gone now. Feelings pass, you see. Especially the small ones.
Akala ko i-reload. Subukan ko ulit. Baka pwedeng makuha, baka pwede i-brute force. Try natin.
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material because it's nice and orderly.
Talaga. Isa pa.
An inconspicuous pile of the because
Ayun,
there's a
nakuha, oh.
secret door hidden behind the panels of Eternite. That's why they're too orderly.
Okay, pull the panels aside.
There it is. You see a shabby little door.
Nice.
What is this then? A tool shed? Let's investigate.
Sige, open. Save. Nakuha natin eh, so save. Kunos Shock Day 1. Cash na naman. The processors get out of the way or get fucked up. Pasaway. A silver plate with traces of bone yellow powder.
Be still, my beating heart. It's amphetamine. Sweet amphetamine.
Ano ba? Yun nga, yung tinitiran mga sa labas.
The lieutenant isn't studying the powder in the mirror. He's studying you.
Someone has taken narcotics here. Perhaps the police should interfere. I wasn't thinking about taking it. I swear, I was thinking about justice. I've heard amphetamines make you a good detective. Are you a really good detective? Ano, kailangan natin tirahin, ganun eh, no? Ah, sige, ito na.
Perhaps not. This is below our pay grade, detective. However,
He points at the ladder in the corner.
see that ladder there? It's probably another way into the industrial harbor, no? A secret path the local kids use.
Cured pig's head. It looks mummified. An empty tube of magnoselam, magnesium supplement. Asan ito sa kabilang side? These barrels are half full of rainwater. Yun. No sa fat, that's help. Potion, ano siya? Recovery item. clothing.
Looks like someone left his tarpaulin cloak hanging on the railing here.
Look, Lieutenant. Point to the flapping cloak. Someone left his cloak behind. Ignore the cloak. Leave. Okay.
Yes, it's probably yours. It bears the RCM insignia, and you have a habit of being careless with your equipment.
It changes the trap.
You could probably make the jump. You look like you've done some track and field in your day.
Look around. Very low. Look around.
The wind is aggressive up here. The lieutenant looks at the enormous crane towering in the distance over the container yard. The look in his eyes is a mix of the engineer-like interest and the wonder of a 6-year-old seeing a horse for the first time.
Motherfucker. Let out a whistle. That's a huge crane. It's just a machine, Lieutenant. Like a giant hammer on a pair of pliers. Nothing to see here. Let him have this moment of wonder. Sige.
His eyes trace the crane's contour as if trying to memorize its majestic shape. Then he notices your gaze.
Yes. We were in the middle of something. Your cloak.
You really think this cloak is mine? Should I go for it? Jump. What exactly are we doing here? Okay.
The cloak? I do think it's yours, yes. As to whether you should go for it,
He looks over the ledge at the cold pavement below.
well, it doesn't seem too dangerous. 2 meter stops. Whenever you're ready to do it, I'll be right behind you.
The cloak looks like a bag of goodies floating in the wind. Who knows what its pockets may hide?
Yeah, not right now. Save ko lang sandali. Save lang natin. Mahirap na eh.
A tarpaulin cloak is still caught on the railing. No one has claimed it for their own. Nope, no. That's still too high. What were you thinking? You're not a gymnast. You're a boxer. And you've climbed way too high up here.
The lieutenant must be crazy to suggest that. This is certain death. Vertigo almost pushes you over the edge. Right, I can do it. I can do it right now. I'll make the jump next time. Reload. Malay mo, pwedeng makuha. Reload. Go. Malay mo, pwede. Kahit sabing very low.
A tarpaulin cloak is still caught on the railing. No one has claimed it for their own. Nope, no. That's still...
Fail. Sa pa, sige. Load. Try natin, malay mo makuha. Kahit sabing very low. Kanina nakakuha tayo ng low eh.
A tarpaulin cloak is still caught on the railing. No one has claimed it for their own. Nope, no. That's still...
Okay, isa pa. Tapos ito, pag ayaw pa rin talaga, wag na lang.
A tarpaulin cloak is still caught on the railing. No one has claimed it for their own. Nope, no. That's still too high. What were you thinking?
Okay, wag na lang, wag na lang. Wag na lang. Wag na lang. This doorway is going to collapse soon. Restoration pillars and holds the ruin to keep the ruin together. Ano yan? Postcard. Grand Kurong 37. This postcard depicts an ill-advised residential area overlooking the Jamrock Quarter. 13-story buildings line the hillside like sarcophagi. An enormous fog already rising from behind. These are the last boom years. In 39, the project fails. The project fails catastrophically, leaving behind an opiate and hepatitis B infested slum. Ah, okay, may 7 minutes pa tayo. So, teka, mayroon pa bang may interactan dito? Ayan. Ano, cash na naman. Okay, wala na pwedeng interact dito. Na talaga doon kukunin. Oh, never mind, wag na lang muna. Check lang natin to.
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says, whirling in rags. There's something in there, not necessarily connected to the case, but still.
Why am I looking at you, trash? Why am I looking at you, trash container? You're just a trash container. Wag na. Okay, so kasapin na natin itong isa.
Kuno, the pig's getting pretty close to me. Come to snuff my shit out, I think.
Take one step closer.
Looks like it's time for me to go, Kuno. Pig's come to take me in.
I just want to ask some questions. Take another step closer.
I'm going away for a long, long time, Kuno. Going away for life.
What's going on there? Fuck are you trying to pull, pig?
What are the strange words you use, girl? Hey, kid. Child, converse with me. You there, behind the fence. Sige.
You don't want to fuck with me. I got my hands bloody. I'm not here, pig. You're not seeing this.
The hat drops even lower. I'm not here, pig.
You can still see the top of her hat from behind the fence.
I'll die before I squeal, pig.
Hey, kid.
What's this kid shit? Fucking mind games. I'd rather die than squeal.
Get the fuck out of here, face. You got done. Talk to me.
Okay, fine. End na natin dito for now. So, save. Okay, so menu, tas end natin for now. Okay guys, Kirsten Velosa signing off. Tuloy na lang ulit natin tong game na to next episode.